There he
There.
is.
I'm having some technical difficulties.
Ugh.
You are a technical difficulty.
I am. No, wait. If I had a hammer,
You hammer in the morning?
I would. I'd hammer in the evening. I'm rebooting my computer. Welcome
Volume down my
to
phone.
Thrones and Bones.
But is it a divine hammer?
It is. It's a Forsaken hammer.
Ah.
A wonderful hammer.
So it's hammer time.
It's hammer time.
Always.
It's almost a month beginning. Very dramatic. I'm very much looking forward to this.
Me
gameplay.
too.
Yeah. Pretty intense.
I hope my migraine holds off
Makes
long enough.
eating Cheez-Its epic, you know?
What's happened?
For real.
Music is making eating Cheez-Its epic.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you just need a good ambiance for your Cheez-Its.
True.
True.
My computer's rebooting. That's
Ooh,
good.
yay.
I can hear our dungeon master.
Mm-hmm.
The elusive dungeon master.
He is elusive.
Just sit here jamming out to the theme music for a while.
I like the
Perfectly
theme
fine
music,
with that.
right?
Hey!
There he is.
Yeah.
Hey everybody, how y'all
Just
doing?
in time for Lou to see Maytalk get hammered.
Excellent. Oh my gosh, for real hammered. What are you doing with that? So, welcome everybody to episode 7 of Fury of the Forsaken, which is on Kickstarter right now at this moment and ends tomorrow at 3 p.m. Central Time. We are currently at 13,000. Oh, and 35. We just got a $35 pledge.
Yay!
And in our last 19 hours. But Andrew, who is mastermind the battle we're about to have, is stuck in traffic behind a wreck. So we're going to
Sign in on his phone.
We're gonna recap everything we've done.
Yeah, we're gonna no, we're not going to do that. And although you can drive on your phone, I'm pretty sure that
Arthur, hello.
I'm pretty sure that we don't need to cause a second wreck. I would, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over the rules for mass combat, which were created for this adventure. And I'm going to go over them, and then Andrew will just have to pick up when he gets here.
Good night.
What?
Sorry, saying goodnight to my niece.
I was hoping for a previously on segment from Maytalk and do it like in Ant-Man.
All
where
right,
it's
let me
like-
in. I'm disconnecting from my phone and then I'm reconnecting on the.
No. Why? Okay.
So let me.
All right. So this is a live game with real people.
Doing great, y'all. Doing great.
real and sometimes trying people. The trying one being the one that carries the hammer. So
Well, he does hammer in the morning.
here we go.
Oh boy.
All right. I think the reason that you don't get automatically added to the window is because you're in. You're dark.
Yeah. Where am I? Why?
I don't
Why are
know.
you in the void?
Nobody.
Oh, I know
Where's
why.
where? Oh, all right, great.
Oh,
So,
geez.
so
Off to a
to
great
go
start.
over it again, the way mass combat works is I didn't want to create a mini game or a system that overlaid on the system. I wanted something that played quick and fast that GMs would not have to teach their players in order to do, that you could just plug right into the way that the Dungeons and Dragons ecology already works. So
Right.
army units are squads. They're swarms. They're swarms of 10 creatures. And so, 10 orcs with 8 hit points each would be an 80 hit point swarm. CR is an approximation based on the Game Master's Guide in Cobalt Press's Tales of the Valiant, looking at damage and hit point and coming in with an average of those two and picking a CR. So it's a loose approximation to tell you the strength of the army, but it's not 100% accurate. And they attack just like monsters. So a character can attack a unit can attack a character, a unit can attack a ship, a unit can attack a monster. Units have a couple special features, unit vulnerabilities and unit resistances. So if an individual that's of size medium or smaller attacks a unit, the unit has resistance to bludgeoning, slashing, or piercing. So one person runs up and starts stabby with 10 people, it takes half damage. If the unit attacks a creature of medium or smaller, then it's the reverse, it does double damage. A giant or a dragon or something attacks a unit just as two creatures attacking with no penalty. If an effect, in order for an effect to affect the unit, it has to affect at least half of its members. So if you had a unit of 8 skeletons and 2 humans, you couldn't put it to sleep. It would just ignore that condition. But for area of effect, if the unit is, more than half of the unit is inside the area, it does double damage. So if you fireball a unit, double damage. So wizards can have a lot of fun, and can participate directly in combat. You can control any unit.
We should have brought a wizard.
Yes, I don't know why we don't have one in this campaign. So you can. Hey, Mark, welcome. So you can
Mark.
you can command any unit within 120 feet of you. If you're commanding more than you can command up to 3 units. If you're commanding a unit that's further away than that, but one of your units is within 120 feet, you can relay that command, and that they'll carry it out on the subsequent turn. You understand? So if you've got a unit 120 feet from you and another 240 feet from you, you can give a command to the first unit, and the second unit will obey that command the next turn. And I think that's all we need to go over. They have they usually, if a creature had many different types of attacks, we narrow it down to their most effective attack to make it simple. And that's about it. So we're all over the map with multiple units, and I don't think vehicle combat will come into play, but if it does, I'll explain the rules for vehicle combat, which is a slight expansion on the rules for vehicle combat in the Tales of the Valiant Player's Guide. And Stevenson's now on the phone.
I'm prepared.
Great game.
All right.
Great game. Wonderful.
So
We're doing great.
let us move to the map.
The map.
All right. Great movie. Great underappreciated classic. And
Yes.
all right. Loading data slowly. So on the map, places we've circled in red are the places where you guys have booby-trapped the docks, and the places marked with X are where there are ballista have been positioned. Each ballista manned by half a unit. And as we pick it up, We're about an hour before sunset, and everyone has assembled in the market for final orders or speeches, etc. So does anyone want to say anything?
Wait, somebody's missing.
Yeah, Andrew's.
He just got home.
He'll be here in a minute.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just that guy.
I just look at everybody and go, "Don't die," and walk off.
Amazing.
All right, I will not count that as an inspiring speech.
I say to my guys, we are here to fight and to win and to live another day and to protect your friends and family and all your loved ones. And I believe in you, and I believe that you will have my back and each other's back as we soar into the future on this great day, St. Crispin's Day.
Hey, all right. So,
Hey.
Did we win?
well, Stevenson, give me a performance roll.
I will give you a performance roll. I can do that. Hold on. I was busy practicing with the trebuchet. Performance. Let's see. I got a natural 20.
Hey,
Excellent. So, all units for this battle get a +1 on their morale score.
Yeah.
So
Excellent.
let's remember that. When I the one thing I didn't explain is they all have a morale rating, and if something happens, like they get dropped to half their hit points, or their commander is killed, or they're attacked by a flying foe that they can't respond to, or an overwhelming force, they have to make a morale check. If they fail the morale check, they break and run. You can make one charisma attempt, charisma, persuasion, intimidation, or performance to reunite them, to rally them. If that fails, they're broken for good. They're gone. The ones who are manning ballista, because some of them have been split into half units, if the other half of their unit is nearby, we'll still count that as a cohesive unit. But like in Stevenson's case, the other half is nowhere near. So if they were directly attacked, engaged, if Draugr came up out of the sea and attacked them directly, they would automatically have to make a morale check because they're at half speed. The half a unit that's over at the temple or somewhere else, at the longhouse, they're standing right next to their other half. So we'll count that as one unit. They won't have to make morale checks until one of those two units are wiped out. You also make another morale check if you drop to a quarter of your hit points. So, everyone take your positions.
I would like to remind Maytok that don't die on this hill. Abandon the trebuchet if you must, but sabotage it on your way out. Kick a barrel over, light it up. I don't know.
Yeah, you're right. No, you're not wrong.
All right.
Okay.
And Gertrude, Iriki, your brother comes over and says, "I thank you, sister, for bringing these heroes to defend our town. Whatever happens, it will be an honorable fight."
That it will.
And
For
with
the
that,
town.
the sun sets and darkness descends.
Well, wait a minute. I'm supposed to be out in the middle of the water.
Well, let's do it.
So, I was going to have some help rowing it into position,
All right.
and then they were going to row back on a smaller boat. And then I was going to use the illusionist wand, wearing the clothes of the Jarl.
Mm-hmm.
And the illusionist wand was just to make me look more like him, as well as put up some, like the house carls around me.
Can you fit the house girls?
And I will stand.
but they're
What's that?
illusions, right?
Yeah. Can
They
you
are
fit them in?
illusions.
Can you
And
fit
so
them?
the wand allows me, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I don't need all of them. The illusions, I need a few of them standing up there with me to sell that I'm actually there. Because assuming they're going to be looking up from the water. or another ship.
Yeah. All
And I'll
right.
stand up on the front, and I'll hold. I have the drinking. Was it a mug or the L
Yeah.
horn?
All right.
So the wand uses the silent image spell.
Yep.
So I can create an object, a creature, or some other visible phenomenon no larger than a 15-foot cube. And I'm going to use 6 of the 7 charges.
Mm-hmm.
And 1 of them on me, and then I'll have 5 Hobscarls with me.
All right. Sounds good. I am going to get our I've lost our longship. Let's see. So I'm losing our ships. All right.
Actually, I'm gonna go a step further. Instead of, I'll make an additional. I would like to make an image of the Jarl's wife,
Ooh.
and instead, I'm gonna use the spell Alter Self on me because I can make myself look like the Jarl as well
Okay.
as sound like him.
All right. So you pull out into the sea, away from the town. And what else is on this boat?
Just me and a bunch of oil barrels and some fire.
Okay. And as that happens, coming out of the fog, we're going to add. This is, of course, forcing me to improvise maps on the fly, which I want to say thank you for Shard Tabletop.
The suspense.
Yeah. It's not as close as it will appear right now, but nor as tiny as it is. All right.
That's a lot bigger.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a big ship.
There we go. The ghost ship
Jim's
appears.
heart grew 3 sizes that day.
And we will add. We're going to add our. All right.
Are we within reach of the trebuchet?
You are not yet in reach of the trebuchet.
Okay.
And I have.
We probably should have done that, but that's okay.
All right, let's see. And let me. You can be in reach of the trebuchet if you want to be.
Yeah. Because that way he can start firing upon
Right. All right, you're just
When
gonna
I
wait
start-
for them to come up. Okay.
fires.
All right.
I'm going to stand and I'm going to say, "Come at me, dogs."
So they come approaching, and you see there. Sorry about the setup time. I'm impressed at how fast that actually is. 2 units worth of Draugr warriors on the longship. and the Draugr Jarl. And as they come, they spot you,
I
and
call
he
him by name.
roars. Well, what's his name?
That's a good question. What was his name?
That's a good question.
His name's Alan. Hey, Alan. Draugr Alan.
I'll just say, it's time to send you back to the grave.
So,
I have finished you once. I'll do it again.
make a charisma roll, intimidation.
Intimidation?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't want to be too intimidated. I don't want to run away.
No, we're just trying to make him
I
angry.
got a 16.
Okay, he's incensed. He screams, betrayer,
Perfect.
dishonor, and
I just
with
called
that,
back. How did I betray you? See if I can get some
So
information.
you have
on
the
him,
you
too.
you have the image of both of them, right?
Yeah. So I'm impersonating the Jarl.
Right,
And I
right.
sound with his voice. She's yeah, there's an image of her there with me.
Give me another give me a performance check to make sure you pull this off.
I get advantage anything for the illusion?
Sure.
I got a 12.
All right. So he screams, "You both did," and then they fire a ballista at your boat.
Oh.
Nah, I
Okay.
don't care.
All right. It's not going to show up in the what it hit. It's a 21,
Okay.
and the longship takes 44 points damage as
Oh
it
god.
crashes into it.
I'll start bat. I want to keep up the illusion, so I'm gonna give orders to the house Carls.
All right. So some of them are trying to keep this boat afloat.
Is the ship
And-
moving closer?
It is. So we will.
So what I want to do a produce flame when
Mm-hmm.
they're close to boarding.
Okay. So
When can I
they've just
fire my turret?
when they get
You'll know.
yeah, when they get close to where when they come alongside, your trebuchet is south of them, so you'll actually be on the right angle to fire the trebuchet. Now, Shard just updated its maps, and there's supposed to be a way for me to group everything together, so I don't have to drag them individually. But they just did this, and I don't know what it is. So they're gonna pull up alongside. Uh-oh, what just happened? So I can't. The
I
map
just want to give
object.
you guys an of how much damage a trebuchet can do. You ready?
No, don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't just wait, because you're gonna do it for real in just a second.
We saw
Okay.
your.
All right,
So
so
wait,
I need to.
Silly numbers.
all right.
Wow. So, all right. So I can't, for some reason, I can't drag the ship. So it pulls up alongside. I'm not going to waste
Did he
time.
freeze? Oh, there he is.
No. The boat.
Okay.
I think I added it as a map and not as an item, so it's not moving on the map. So it pulls up alongside of you. And now, why don't you roll initiative?
I'm just gonna kick over the barrel.
All right.
I've been like this is like a held action if you'll
Mm-hmm.
count it as such. But I produce flame and just drop it on the barrel
Oof.
for my action on my
Okay.
turn. I'm taking
Okay.
out.
All right. Now, give me an initiative roll so I know.
Okay. Ooh, 20.
Ooh. Okay.
Nice.
Well, I did not beat that, so you can take your turn before I can do anything.
Okay, so I just want to drop the fire on the oil that is filling the ship
Okay.
and take the form of a giant owl.
Excellent. So for that turn,
So
one
you got
party.
your
that
movement
makes
too. So yeah.
Are you gonna?
And I'm going to just yeah, take my full movement away.
Okay.
Um,
As you do that, the Draugr were boarding. So I'm gonna give the Jarl one attack at disadvantage to try and hit you.
okay.
And he
Or
missed.
actually, what I'm gonna do is the boat has shields on it, so I'm gonna give you the half cover bonus of a +2 to your AC.
Okay.
So he just swings his battle axe at you.
Am I in owl form already though?
In the process, yeah, you're in owl form already.
Okay, because as
It's
an
an
owl,
opportunity
I
attack,
have
basically.
An ability. Okay, so yeah,
Go ahead.
perfect.
What's the ability? What's the ability?
So the ability is called puffed up display. When it's within 30 feet of me and attacks, the owl can suddenly turn its piercing gaze on the creature, puff up its feathers, and release a quick hiss, startling.
Uh-oh. He's been startled.
Oh.
Wait.
It was so
startling the-
epic. Lou froze.
Yeah. What? Startling the creature. What happens? Tell me again.
They have disadvantage.
They have disadvantage. Okay, great.
So it
Well,
puffs up.
In that
Yeah.
case, my disadvantage of a
Release a quick hiss,
15.
startles them.
It's still a 15. Does a 15 hit you with a +2 armor class added for the benefit of the shield?
Yes, it does. I have a 14.
Oh my gosh! I managed to get one hit in. So,
Well, as an owl, I have less armor class than
yep.
when
So you take
I'm
Well,
not an
that's
owl.
a piece.
11 slashing, and then you can vacate
Okay.
the boat. Then you can vacate the boat, and the boat
Okay.
is now catching fire. So what does that do to me? 1d6.
The whole thing rigged. We had 4 oil barrels, I believe.
Oof,
the whole
but
thing.
oil's not explosive.
Well, it wasn't clear whether this exploded or not. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think it explodes.
Well, the
but I
entire
think
deck goes up in flames.
absolutely. So everyone on it is going to take.
So
1d6 start of every round. So you want to roll me 2 1d6
so I
dice?
need to roll a d6.
Yep.
Sure. Whoop, hold on here. I keep clicking and it goes up. Oh, here we are. Let me just start over. Here we go. 10 fire damage.
All right, we'll take 10 fire damage on the Jarl.
And how does that work with a swarm unit like that?
I'll do, for this, it's not an area of effect, so it's just 10. I'll do it again.
Isn't
I'll
it
give
an
him-
area effect though?
Yeah, it is. We'll give him another 10. That should be effect. So we'll take off another 10. Cool. So they took 20 points damage. They're all burning and screaming. The Jarl's also very confused because he wasn't aware that the new Jarl could turn into a owl. So for their
Amazing.
turn, they're gonna jump into the water. But
Oh, I can
Ma-
fly
but-
60 feet.
but Maytok, I'm gonna give you the benefit of a ready action.
Yes.
So fire that trebuchet.
Yeah. Let's do it.
All right.
Firing the trebuchet. Line it up. I say, men, this is our opportunity to make a huge dent in this battle.
Don't make a splash. Make a crash.
Yeah.
And I get an 11.
Oh.
Should I
All right.
luck and roll again?
I would use your luck, but let me look up the armor class of a Drakkar longship It's AC. It's a higher armor class than that. So I would.
Well, which ship is he attacking?
He's attacking the regular
small one or the big one?
Yeah, he's attacking the
It
small
don't
one.
matter.
So I thank you for that. It's
Yeah.
I think it's going to be the same AC. Let me see. No, it is the same AC. So 11's not going to hit. Do you want to spend 3 luck and reroll?
I do.
All right.
I do. So I'm going to roll again.
Okay.
My trebuchet. Hold on. 1 second. I have to go there. Oh, 12.
Oh my gosh! It goes into the water next to it. All right.
But the
Ooh.
water causes it to rock, and
Well, on their turn,
All
they're
right, I
going to
start
leap.
aiming up again. Let me know when I can see it.
All right, they're going to jump into the water. And to answer
but the
boss
boat's
battles,
on fire.
boat's on fire. So
shouldn't-
they jump. They haven't had their turn. Started their turn. They took. I gave Stevenson the ready to action before they did that. So and to answer boss battles, is there a burning condition in TOV, or are you using home rules? No, fire does 1d6 a round. If it's something that you're on fire or something on you like oil, you have to take an action to put it out. But in this case, they jumped into the water. So they are now extinguished, but the one unit took it pretty bad. So
Now, question for you:
yes,
it's pulled alongside a burning boat. Could
Yes.
their boat catch fire as well?
could their boat catch fire as well?
Yeah, they didn't swim
said
across,
they were
right? They
alongside it.
boarded. They
They
boarded.
had to be
Well-
next to it.
That's an interesting question because it's a ghost boat.
It's also probably waterlogged.
Yeah, it just came up out of the sea. I don't think so.
And if it's next to it and he
Yeah.
missed the small boat, would he have not hit the big boat?
Using the optional cover rules, no, because they have the same armor class. So it doesn't work like that. It would not hit if you're hiding behind the boat. If we'd given the small boat the armor class bonus of a +5 armor class, we didn't do that because trebuchets go up in the air and they come back down. If you're hiding behind something in Tales of the Valiant expanded combat rules, and that something gives you a +2 or a +5 to your AC for partial or 3/4 cover, and the attack falls over, doesn't hit, but it falls over your armor class below the +5, then it hits the object in front of you. But this is a trebuchet. It went up, it came down. So they go back into the sea, and then they reemerge on the ship, and the ship goes
Blue?
on. Yes. Yes.
I just recognized that being in owl form doesn't
Yes.
provoke opportunity attacks when I fly out of an enemy's reach.
Okay. Retroactively, give yourself your hit points back. I tell you what, owls in Tales of the Valiant are a lot more badass than owls in Dungeons and Dragons. Okay, so they get back on the longship, and the longship submerges. Dun dun dun.
Okay.
Well,
Now,
I would have liked that to be a little more fruitful, but
Yeah.
well, you wounded the head guy, and you did quite a bit of damage to one of his 2 units. Now,
I'm gonna fly to where the flags are. Or actually, I'm
Okay.
gonna stay overhead. Can I watch them? Can I see it underwater? Like,
give
does it have a
me,
glow or anything
give
like that?
me.
What do I do with fire again?
It does, but it's nighttime. It's dim light. Do you have Al? Probably going to tell me Al's not affected by dim light.
Perception of 20.
Okay. Make a perception roll.
And I do have dark vision up to 120 feet.
Okay.
Okay. I only rolled an 8.
No, you can't tell where it's going.
But 8 is always enough.
Now,
Hold up. Well, then I am going to continue to spot, and I would like to fly back and just kind of circle above over the 2 ballistas just east of the longhouse.
okay. So,
Because I want to be the eye. So if they start to surface, I want to head to where they're surfacing and then circle.
okay. So we're gonna cut there now because Gertrude is manning the northern of the 2 ballista. But I'm sorry, I think she's on the. Yeah, I'm not sure where she is.
She's up at
You ping
the
it.
I can figure out how.
All right,
Here.
right there. That's what I thought.
Yeah, that's where she
So
is.
that is right there by the first 1/2.
Mhm.
All right. Okay. I am going to unfog us. And now we're going to add to the map. Let's see. Gertrude, add to map. All right. Now, your folks should be on there too. So, where are they? Go into equipment. There they are.
Boop.
All right. And we're going to add, I need to add an item. Add map object, add monster, new encounter, add image. Ballista. Okay. And there is the ballista. All right, it's not showing up. I don't know why it's not showing up.
I see it.
You saw a ballista?
Saw it.
It was there for a moment.
Oh, damn it. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to add it
Or
again.
It was
Something.
there for a second.
All right, there. It was just slow on my turn. There it is. Excellent.
There it is.
Yeah.
Excellent,
Set
excellent,
down the
excellent.
ice.
So you're right there, and you see. Dun dun dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
Climbing up out of the water right here. Another Drago warband.
Yeah.
Give me an initiative roll.
All right. 7.
Oof. All right. Well, I'm before you. So, dun dun dun. It takes me an action to get up onto the pier. And now it's your turn.
Let's see. Gertrude will probably start and take her longbow and shoot at the group before
Okay.
they do theirs.
A 13 hits.
Oh, sweet.
Hmm.
That takes 5 piercing
All right.
damage.
Well, because it's an individual against a group, it only takes 2.
Yeah.
All right. Now, you want to man that ballista,
Yeah.
which
So
shouldn't be on.
the which one's the half grip will be on the ballista. Yeah.
All right.
Fire the ballista. So go into the sheet with the ballista, and then it's the.
Yep, go on the sheet with the ballista, and then just click on the
Okay.
23. Hits.
Told you I gave her my rolling luck. See?
All right.
Everybody
All right.
has it.
Nice.
Ooh, 30 points damage.
Ooh.
Full. That hurt.
Woo!
Nice.
That unit took a beating. Now it's their turn. They get to go, speed. They're going to run. They're going to go all the way down there. Okay. And do they have... All right, they've gotten closer. Your turn again. Gertrude, your
Gertrude will
turn.
take another shot.
All right.
Yep. She will use her bonus action to aim.
Fire!
Ooh, 11 does not hit.
Oh, it's okay.
I hope your ballista has better luck.
You're log your luck.
Yeah.
Log your luck.
Log your luck.
Go, ballista, go.
No.
Oh,
No, it does not have better luck.
All right. So they have reached the levees, and they're going to attack. So they attack the levee and get a 19, which hits.
Oh, boy.
And that's
Ouch.
5d8 times 2. Oh, and they do 24 slashing to the levee, which takes it below half, which means the levee now has to make a morale check. So give me a roll.
When the levee break.
And since these are townsfolk, it's at -2. And you are
No,
trying
it's
to...
minus
Oh,
one
yes,
because they got
minus
a rousing
one because they got a
speech.
rousing speech.
I
Thank you very
improved
much.
their moral.
Keeping me on their toes. So,
So
let me,
just
let me, no, wait, let me
D20
just tell you.
minus one?
Yeah, 1 second. Let me tell you what you got to beat.
Yeah.
I believe it's a 10, but let me double check that. Morale. So, yeah. The unit has been broken, has to beat a DC 10. So roll a D20 with a -1.
Nope.
Oh no!
You're getting all your bad rolls out of the way.
They start to run. They break
No,
up
no,
and
no,
start to
no,
run.
it's really
Gertrude,
simple.
you can use a reaction to give them a rousing speech.
She will.
Oh no, it's an
certainly
action. I'm sorry. It's
try.
an action. You can't yet. It's an action. So they have fled to here.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Excellent.
Cool.
Now it's your turn.
Not cool.
Okay, so now she'll try and do that.
All right.
Yeah. She'll try. Probably says some. You're stronger than that with only the first wave.
That was only the first wave. I don't know how encouraging that is. Now, is that intimidation, persuasion?
My
An
dice hate
8.
me tonight,
Oh my
clearly.
gosh, the dice hate you tonight.
I don't know.
Do you want to spend? Do you want to? Do you want to?
way?
Do you want to spend any luck or?
Yeah, I'll spend 3 of my luck to reroll
Okay.
that.
Ooh.
All right, I give you a good luck roll.
Couldn't you just add 2 luck?
Oh, you could
to
add 2.
the-
You could add 2. You could add 2 and make
you
it.
got?
You can add 2 and make it. You could add 2 and make it.
True. True. Yeah.
There you go.
You want to do that? Add 2 and make it. Okay.
Cool.
All
Well,
right,
I'd
they
say-
have.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, they have returned. They have returned. So
Okay.
the ballista unit can still take a turn. You've used your action to
Cool.
rally them, and they've used their action running. So the ballista can take a turn.
Uh-huh.
If you would like the ballista to take a turn.
Yes.
And it hits. It hits.
19 to hit.
All right.
Thank God.
How much damage do we take?
40.
Oh, 40?
40.
Oh, and they're dead. That is it. We've killed one unit.
Yeah.
Thank goodness.
Oh,
Oh. Meanwhile, Andrew, you noticed south of her
Mm-hmm.
another wave coming up out of the water.
Trebuchet.
Well, let me see if the trebuchet could actually hit this one. I think it. Let's go here. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Close. Don't look at that. Don't look at that. Let me see where the.
I can't see anything yet.
Yeah, nothing
Good.
came up.
Good, because I just threw up the 4DM only map that shows where each wave attacks. So the trebuchet is down here, and
Right.
they are going to come up out of the water over here. So that
Yeah,
is
them in.
I am screeching and alerting the.
416 feet.
Yeah.
What's the range on your trebuchet, Maytalk?
Let me look. I'll tell
I
you.
mean, it was enough to get into the bay and attack a boat.
Well, it was attacking over here.
Its range is 300 to 1200.
300 to 1200. So you can attack. That's 300. You can. It's
Yeah.
just out of short range. You can attack with disadvantage.
All right, I'm gonna attack.
You can attack them with disadvantage. Okay.
Is 300 to 1200 means that you can't attack if it's
Under
closer than
300
300
and above
and
1200.
Right.
above 1200?
If
As
it's
opposed to
300, no.
just-
If it's 300/1200, he can't attack within 100, and that's noted
Oh,
elsewhere. But it can
okay.
up to 300. He attacks normally in between 300 and
I thought he
1200.
said 2.
No.
Okay.
So let me wait. Don't. don't-
I used
All
my
right.
luck.
Well, you don't do it yet because
My
I haven't
last
even pulled. I
remaining
haven't.
luck.
Hang on. Don't roll anything. I hadn't even got him up there yet. I'm
Okay,
gonna
never
pull
mind.
them.
Okay, never mind. I didn't roll.
All right.
I didn't roll.
You. Well, I think you did roll, but I need to pull them up on the map. So first, let's show everybody where you are. Dun dun dun. There you and your people are. Loading, loading, loading. Manning the trebuchet. Isn't that cool?
Loading, loading, loading.
Heck yeah.
Yep. And now where they're coming up out of the water. To south. All right. And they are crawling up right there onto the dock. So that it's loading. So you can fire the trebuchet with disadvantage.
Yes, I'm gonna fire.
All right.
Oh, I used my luck.
Oh. Well, the problem is you have disadvantage, so you have to take the
My last
best.
remaining luck.
So you can use luck to cancel it out, but it splashes in the water. It doesn't hit.
Oh,
So is
Oh,
this
no.
like my turn? Like,
Yeah.
do I have a turn here?
bad.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
trebuchet is turning out to be a real
Um,
bust.
I'm gonna harry them. I'm gonna come down and make an attack on them.
Okay.
Good. I'm useless.
All right, let's add Brody to the map. Add to map.
Okay. So I'm
All
gonna
right.
swoop in, make an
Mhm.
attack.
Okay.
16 to hit.
It hits.
All right. For 3 slashing damage.
All right. That's half.
Is the trebuchet being targeted
How,
yet?
what size are you? What size is your L?
I think I'm large.
If you're large, it's full
Yeah, I'm
damage. You're large.
Large.
Full damage. Way to go. Okay.
So then I'm going to move away. So that's
All right.
20 foot 2 and 40 feet away. I'm gonna go back out of the water. Actually, I'm gonna go up over the buildings.
All right.
Come over this way. So there we go. So I went in, attacked, and I'm out, and I don't provoke opportunity attacks when I fly out
Yeah.
of reach.
So they are gonna go here. They're gonna use their full movement and enter the building. But that's difficult terrain moving through. So they are inside the building.
And I'm still screeching. I'm trying to get the flag bearers to send troops
Okay.
if they'll listen. If they don't, I'll go grab a flag and bring it.
Okay. How many troops? Where are your reserve troops?
They should be at the Jarl's house.
Yep.
But, you know, that trebuchet could keep firing too. I don't care if it takes out a house. In fact, a house should be a lot easier
you
to hit.
think.
Maytok,
Yes.
where'd you go? You have the option of
Right here. I'm always ready.
they ran into the house.
Yes.
You see that house right there?
Yes.
They have been they've well, y'all can't tell Maytok what to do. Maytok can't hear you. But Maytok, they ran into the house.
Okay.
Is there anything you
Hit
want
him
to
on
do?
the percent.
All right, try it.
Here we go. Here we go.
All right.
Damn it.
Why is the roll so bad today?
Are you logging your luck?
Mm-hmm. I am, but I don't have enough yet.
All right.
Oh no, I have enough for one luck roll. All right.
You have enough for one. You have three. We'll do a reroll. But how many do you have? How many do you have?
3.
All right, because hang on, D&D object.
I did. This is not helping.
What happened?
Never mind.
You failed.
You
I
missed
failed.
again. You missed again. Crashes
You're
into the
great.
I
dock.
have one luck left.
It just crashes into the dock. Okay.
It's because you got cocky and showed the damage.
I did. Yeah. I'm
Yep.
being punished.
Yep. I can't believe this trivia
Somebody
show.
else
If
pick up
it,
my slack.
if it ever hits, it's gonna be. All right, so they now come out
Yeah.
of the
Devastating.
and they start running.
I'm gonna pick out another one then.
All right.
Did I have a turn in between there?
If you were readying when they came out.
Well, I meant just for movement. I couldn't.
Oh,
attack
sure,
them in the beginning.
sure. Well, no, because you did the attack.
So-
They went in the house. Stevenson attacked the house. Now they're coming out of the house. So, actually, they're
Well,
coming out
then
of the
I
house.
would get to move first.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
All
That's where you are.
Well, they're not
Awesome.
within range for me to attack yet. So
Okay, good. So they're moving their full 60. Okay. And they don't have
so
those.
does he get to fire again?
Yes, but can he see?
Well, clearly not.
I mean, he's at
It's not been hitting him
disadvantage.
yet.
It's there's no double
hopefully-
disadvantage. Stevenson, if you want to take one more shot with the trebuchet before they're gone. We can't hear you, Stevenson. You're muted.
I would say he probably doesn't have visual other than me circling and swinging
Mute.
in the
Mute.
dark.
No,
All right, so
Fire away.
You can fire. It's
Yeah.
a what is up with your dice, man? All right, so
I had to check, make sure that's a D20.
Oh.
All right, well, I'm gonna make an attack then.
Okay.
And can I see? Are they signaling flags to send that reserve?
Yes,
Should be.
they are.
Okay. So I moved third, making an attack.
Okay.
They don't see the trebuchet as a real threat at this point.
If it ever hit, it would be devastating, but it
15
doesn't.
to hit.
Yep. 15 hits.
15 to
Very
hit.
good.
Yep.
9 slashing damage.
All right. Excellent.
And then I'm going to move. I'm gonna stay elevated in the air, but I'm gonna move up over this building.
Okay, cool. Now, look over here. We're going to turn the grid on. And we're going to see how far it is from there to there. So we're actually coming into range of the second map. So let's do that. Let's get back in the wave 1 north. And we're going to move them. Where were they? Wait a minute, wave 1 south. I need to. They're number 10. Okay. We're going to move them onto the north side. And they are going to add to this map. It's pretty easy to do. Add to map. Excellent. So they're going to come running up this alley.
It should be like over here, I think.
Yep, thank you. Cool. They're going to come up this alley.
I would imagine they know they're coming with trebuchet fire, and
They know something's coming. All right.
Flags. There's a giant owl in the air.
Yep. Gertrude, you see another group running towards you.
Oh boy. Okay.
The ballista.
now do I get to move
Yes.
in here?
Yes, let's add you to the map.
Because I would like to make another attack before they engage.
Okay.
Are we still running with my original initiative, or
Yep.
wasn't sure? Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna make my attack. 18 to hit.
Hits.
4 slashing damage.
All right, I can live with that.
And I will head up over the top of this building.
Okay. Gertrude.
She will try and shoot at him, use bonus action to aim. Let's see
All right.
if that does anything. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Dirty 20. Finally. Since it's one on group, so that's 3.
Yep. Good. Now the ballista can't reach them yet because they're around the corner from where the ballista is. But you could command the other. Yeah. You could command your full unit to attack.
Yes.
They could charge and engage if you want them to.
Well, the ballista could just blast a hole in the building.
Let's try and leave the building somewhat intact. Gertrude has decorum. I don't.
All right.
She does.
Could she use the ready action to just wait and hold position until they come around inside of the ballista?
Around the corner of the building.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just have the
Ready.
ballista ready to fire once they come around.
Locked and loaded.
If she's telepathic or has the magic ability called metagaming, But yes, okay. All right, so they can take the
Giant
ready
owl.
action.
Roll
Do
a
you-
wisdom check.
Do you want to the other unit to engage?
Yeah. They're below half health, so probably not
Okay.
yet.
Okay. In that case, they are charging forward and they're attacking you since you're in front.
Okay.
So they swing their battle axe. Does a 12 hit?
No.
Gosh darn it. What are with all these horrible dice rolls? Okay. Frody, you're up again.
All right.
Oh, the ready action can go now. The ready action can go because they held their action.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yep.
Monster.
So,
Finish them.
Go.
oh my gosh. All right.
For 35.
35.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh. Well, that's horrible. I have to make a morale check.
Yeah.
And I am so wounded, I have to make it a 15.
Ooh.
I have a +2 to my morale because I'm an insane undead band, but I am going to make a 7. Oh no. My Draugr band disbands.
9. You got to put your +2.
Yeah. My Draugr band disbands and are removed from combat.
Okay.
Ugh. Kill. All right. Awesome.
That's a lot.
Hey,
2 down.
All right. I would like to return to my position overlooking the water near the
Okay.
Jarls.
Okay. Dun dun dun. Now, what is going on over by the gate?
Great question.
Not Frody's problem.
great question.
Go
So,
Brunhild, go.
dun dun dun. Give me a perception roll. Brunhild, give me a perception roll.
Did we you flooded that with oil.
Yep.
Right.
12.
You notice through the gaps in the wood, figures moving here and here.
Okay. Should I not have a ballista out here somewhere?
You should.
Yeah.
We will add image ballista. Somehow when I there we go. Doo-doo. Where do you want the ballista?
Put it in front of my levies, my free folk levies.
Okay, cool. Boom. There's your ballista. All right.
All right.
And we're gonna show on the map 2 Draugr warbands trying to be sneaky. So
That's a pit, isn't it?
it's covered in oil. They've covered the
Okay.
snow in oil. So where are you in? Did you
Hey,
roll initiative? Roll initiative. Roll initiative.
Nope, not yet.
All right.
16.
16. You get to go first. So you know they're back here.
All right.
They're about to. All right.
Yeah. Okay. So Sacred Flame goes 60 feet. And I am 77 feet away from this. So I got to move up
Yep.
17, 18 feet.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will cast
Now, is Sacred
Sacred
Flame,
Flame,
is
which
that
is a
real fire?
cantrip.
What does Sacred Flame do? Because magical fire and real fire. Read Sacred Flame. If it's like some kind of weird blue flame, it may
Yeah,
have.
you're right. It's flame like radiance. It's flame like.
Yeah,
You're
that's
right.
not.
It's
That's not
radiant.
gonna. You're
It's
gonna have
not
to do
actual
something different. You're gonna have
fire.
to do something different.
I thought we had
Okay.
archers. I thought you had a bow to set it.
Yeah. Did we not set up a way to light this field of oil?
All of the areas should have torches and arrows
Yeah.
with fire.
Right.
Okay.
We had talked about that.
Okay.
Same for
So
the bridges.
It's been
for
2
those stations as
weeks.
well.
We've slept. So yeah.
yeah. So let's see. These guys only have long swords. They don't even have a. Okay. These guys. They have slings, spears, and sacks. Nice. Okay. I have a light crossbow. Did we set up crossbow bolts that could be flaming? I mean, we just have what, like a flaming
sets up
brazier that I
thing
could
up
just...
at every single
Yeah,
station,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
including the
So
bridges.
light crossbow range is 80, so I don't have to
Right.
move.
Okay.
And I will fire a flaming crossbow bolt into the field of oil
Okay.
at the end of the bridge.
All right. Give me just hit a DC 10. You're just hitting a big giant patch.
Like roll a d20 and get better than 10?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Cancel that.
Sorry, I should have said AC 10.
Yeah, that's okay. Ah.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I have 3 luck, so I'll spend
Okay.
them. Mark these out.
Oh. Come on.
There we go.
There we go. So this erupts in fire. Let's draw fire on the map for no reason except why not?
Yeah, why not?
Look at my great fire. You can't see it yet. Wow, look at my
Beautiful.
Well done.
awesome
well done.
fire. And you hear undead
Looks like the real
screams. Now it's their turn, but give me a
Wait. I have a bonus
Oh,
action.
okay, yes.
60 feet would be here. So
Yep.
I will summon a spiritual weapon right here
Ooh,
as my bonus action.
okay.
Like this patch of like whiter part right there. It's about where it would reach.
I think that you can. I think Shard may give you one. Does it? Use it and see what happens.
Yeah, let's see.
I think. No. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
It is that.
It's like letting me cast my range right here.
Yep.
And then what is it? Effects. Default details. Spiritual weapon. I guess it just shows up as a glowing blue
Oh, cool.
icon.
Cool beans.
Yeah.
All right. So the Draugr are screaming as they burn. Their desiccated, rotten agent flesh going up. So give me a d6 roll for each of them, and they'll take double damage because of area effect. And since this is oil, they are on fire unless they put themselves out. So they're going to take double damage.
All right. 7 damage.
So 14. Or is that 2d6? I'm sorry. So, right. So, why am I not? Wait a minute. I'm on the. There we go. I've lost the pointer. Move, click and drag. All right. Full 7. All right. Roll it for the other one. Roll for the other group. Matthew?
8.
And 8.
Yeah,
All
8.
right. They are both burning. So they come running out,
Okay.
burning. Ugh. And neither of them can get any further than the spiritual weapon. And it's your turn.
Excellent. Okay. Well, Brunhild is gone, but is it Would the Grizzled Warband go first, or does it matter?
It doesn't matter. They act on your initiative since you're in charge.
Okay.
Since you're in
All
charge.
right. Yeah. Okay. So I will use the Free Folk levies and fire the ballista first at the group further to the north.
Okay. That's where we're pointing.
So I got to remember how to do that. So, yep. So I go to equipment, pull up the ballista, roll the hit. 14.
It hits.
Okay, here comes the damage. 31.
Ooh. And they have to make a morale check. Which they passed.
Yeah,
their
just
plus
barely,
2.
right?
Yep.
They needed 10.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. All right, then the Grizzled Warband. Speed 30 feet. Okay.
Yep.
They can't make it.
Ooh.
You're gonna go here though.
All right.
That was one too many. And then they can. No, they don't have spears. And shield wall is a reaction. So
Yep.
yeah, that's all that I can do for now.
Okay. And you're taking your turn too. So, right? No. Have you taken your turn? You have not.
Yep, all three of my unit. Well, my spiritual weapon doesn't get to
Oh,
go
right.
when it gets summoned. It gets to go next round, right?
Okay. Yes.
Yeah. So my turn is over.
Okay. So the spiritual weapon get an opportunity attack?
Good question.
I don't think it does.
Oh, I don't
I don't think
okay,
so.
cool.
Yeah.
So
It's
they're
under
going to
control
run
of the bonus
forward
action.
and attack. They're going to attack the Grizzled Warband.
Yep.
Does a 13 hit?
No.
This is the night of crappy rolls.
Yeah, it sure is.
And they have to, but give me their damage again. Give me their damage again. Start of their turn. 2d6.
Okay. Because they're still on fire. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. 7.
All right. And then they are going to run and also attack the Grizzled Warband.
Okay.
Does a 14 hit the Grizzled Warband?
Nope.
Oh, it does not. Okay.
Nope.
The Grizzled Warband is tough. You're up.
They are. They are. They're pretty sick. Okay. Let's see. Go first. Spiritual weapon, is that concentration? No. Sweet. Let's go ahead and bless all 3 units.
Okay.
Not the spiritual weapon, obviously, just the other 3 of us.
Mm-hmm.
So I will. The cool thing about Shard is you can just automatically add that condition to yourself. I don't know if we can add it to the army units, but I'll just try to remember. How would I?
You should be able to add it. Let's see.
How would I? Okay.
In the add condition?
Because usually a player character has to add it to their own token, right?
Yeah. I may have to just remember. Yeah. It's not a condition, so I can't add it.
Okay, well, I'll just try to remember.
see.
Bless is 1d4.
Oh, no, I applied it. It's applied. Okay.
Okay, cool.
And also,
So then,
should be applied. Yep. And then what about,
Okay.
where's the other one? The other guys, you're blessing
right
them
here.
too? Free folk
Yeah.
levies. And
they're like right here. I can't. The pinga.
yep. There. Okay, they're blessed too. Excellent. They're both blessed.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
I will also move up.
Mm-hmm.
get in between these guys and the ballista.
Okay.
Then let's see. As my bonus action, I'll go ahead and apply Divine Favor to my Warhammer.
All right. So our group up
Okay.
here is going to attack the Grizzle Warband again. There's a 17 hit.
Well, the rest of my side doesn't get to go at the same time as I did.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that was the end of. You do. I apologize. Darn it! That was like my one hit that actually.
Okay, that's
landed.
okay. That's
Go
okay.
ahead. Go
Well,
ahead. Yes,
the
of
Grizzled
course it's
Warband
okay.
actually has the Grizzled Warband has a reaction that can negate that anyway, so you wouldn't have
All right.
hit.
All right. So, well, thank goodness I get to re-roll it then. So, go ahead. Your turn.
Yes. So first things first, the spiritual weapon will move up and attack the more wounded guys.
Okay.
The ones that got hit with the ballista, the ones
Yep.
further north. So how do you? Let me figure out how to attack with it.
You should be able to click on them and bring up their.
There we go.
Yeah. So it showed up as a battle axe.
Mm-hmm.
So where do you go to roll the hit? Oh, this is just pulling up the chat. Well, I guess it doesn't get any bonuses, right? So I just roll a d20 manually.
For the ballista, no. If you click on ballista, what are you doing? The Grizzled Warband or the ballista?
This is the spiritual weapon
Oh,
attacking
spiritual
the
weapon.
Draugr further to the north. But the spiritual weapon doesn't get any bonuses, right? It's just
Right.
Oh, I
right.
see. Let's see. Hit. Okay, so here it is. I think in the spell you get to roll this.
Yeah,
No, that looks. Yeah. Okay, so it's 23 to hit,
that hits.
and then here comes the force damage.
Yep.
11.
Oh. Now it's going to be half because that's a single entity.
Right.
Right. Okay. But that puts them down below their. They're going to have to make a morale check on their turn because they've now dropped to a quarter of their hit points.
Gotcha. Well,
right.
I'll let the Grizzled Warband go next,
Okay.
and we'll see if they can finish them. So they have long swords, so they get a +6. Why did it roll?
It did 10 plus 6.
Okay. Why did it roll a D4 with that? That's weird.
The bless.
Yeah, but like on my screen when it was what? Oh right, yeah. Gosh, I already forgot.
Yeah.
Okay, so unnatural 20 is a hit,
Yep.
and then they do look at all this damage.
Jeez.
Oh. They're
It's
dead.
actually not that great, but that's because it.
They're dead. They're dead.
Yes. Okay.
They crumple into bones.
Okay, and the last thing for my turn then, sweet. Last thing for my turn then is the guys firing the ballista. So here we go with that. Oh yeah. And then the damage, 36.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, for their turn, they're going to have to make a roll to see if they run and hide. But they made it. Thank goodness. I'm still on the field. And they are going to attack you, Brunhild,
Sure.
screaming and
Yep.
hollering. They swing their axes. Does an 11 hit?
No.
God damn it. So that was my turn.
All right. First things first. Brunhilde will.
I don't know
smack
how nice
them.
that was, Mark. My guys are not landing any blows.
First things first. Brunhilde will
Yep.
smack them in the head with her warhammer.
There you go.
But
Ooh.
does 12 hit?
No.
Okay. I did spend my luck, so I will add a luck for the miss.
All right. That,
Do I have any other bonus actions that are useful? I'll save it. I don't want to I don't want to yell slot. So, so next the spiritual weapon will come in.
all
Well,
right.
actually, I don't know if this helps a spiritual weapon. Can they flank? No, you got to have like a physical body, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. They'll just come in then from here. Wait, that was damage. Sorry. This is to hit right here. 17.
Hits.
Okay. So here comes the damage this time. 6 force damage, but halved,
All
right?
Right. Half. So 3. I'm still standing. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right. now the grizzled warband with their long swords.
Yeah.
12.
Misses.
Oh, dang it. These guys are good. Okay. Finally then for the last part of my round, my turn, the ballista. Gotta go back up to that. 19 is a hit.
That hits. Yes.
And here comes damage.
That's gonna hurt.
31.
Damn.
Oh, and the ballista bolt tears through them, pinning several of them together, and they crumple into dust. They are dead.
Beautiful.
Excellent.
Way to go! Way to go! Way to go! Oh.
I don't think we took any damage, did we?
No.
Nice.
Doing
All
great.
right. Now, where is?
Way to make me look good, my minions.
Okay.
All right.
So,
I have a ballista up here too. Where's my ballista?
where do you want it? Because I don't think I can move it. Where do you want it? It was probably here.
Oh, yeah, right there's good.
Okay. So we're gonna.
Ricochet.
Or yeah,
Image.
trebuchet.
No, it's ballista. You have a ballista. There's only one trebuchet.
I mean, I'd like this trebuchet to work at least one time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this
All right.
half group is going to be manning that.
Cool. All right.
Try the trebuchet again.
This is too far. This is too far. You will have another chance. It may not be this evening. You will have another chance.
What? 1,200 feet? I can go 1,200.
Yeah, this is way further.
It might be less than 1,200 feet away.
Really?
Let's measure it on the big map.
All right.
Let's try it.
Might as well.
Okay, I'm gonna have to reset what I just did, but let's see. All right, so we are on the big map. The ballista is down here, and the temple is here. So I gotta measure. How do I? What's the measure? Group action. Measure. $948 feet.
Yeah, so he
See?
can hit it
Just don't hit the temple.
within range.
Terrifying.
If Ghosty doesn't mind, you
Missed.
you don't get to roll twice. Oh, okay. So, good Lord. So, Ghosty, you see a warband climbing up out of the water right next to you, and then suddenly a stone comes flying out of the sky.
Crunch.
So let me add them on here.
Just look up and go. As it lands, I just go, That damn dwarf.
So they're right here.
26
And
luxury.
Holy shit!
They
oh,
were
how
right
much damage?
there.
How much damage? 20. How much? 126 damage.
126.
He smooshes them. They're gone.
Oh my
They're
God.
just obliterated.
Okay. So yeah, they climbed up out of the water onto the pier. At which point a stone came flying out of the sky from way south, and killed them all in one shot.
Oh, that was good.
All right. Oh my
This
God.
yell, that counts as one.
How, wait, is my
Oh.
position compromised yet, or what?
Your position could definitely be compromised at this point. So let's head back to it.
Oh,
And
Jesus.
so yes, they a war band is climbing up out of the sea. You can go first this turn. Give me a initiative roll, Maytok.
All right, doing it. 13.
Ooh, we're tied, so you can go first. You can get a shot in on them. You can no longer fire the trebuchet at them because the trebuchet can't fire anything closer than 100 feet. But you can run forward and attack them
Right.
before they get on the deck.
Yeah.
Or you can leave. It's up to you.
With my short bow.
Mark says that much damage would destroy the pier. Yes, it
No,
took
I'll
a
do my
whole
short
chunk
bow.
out of the pier. Mhm.
All right, I'm attacking with my short bow. 21.
21 hits. Oh, wait, short bow. Yeah, you're not within 5 feet. I don't think. Are you? 8. Good.
Yeah.
All right, good. 4 piercing, which is only 2. Okay. All right, now they've reached the top of the pier, so you can go again.
All right, so I'm going to use my. I'm right up on them, right? So I can use
Yep.
my sword.
Yep.
All right, hold on.
Now remember, you deal half against them, and they deal double against you. So
Use my hand axe. I got a 9.
misses.
Ooh, all right.
Add your luck. I mean, count your luck.
What about my group? Can they attack?
Yes, if you want. Remember, since they're a half unit, they will immediately after their attack they'll have to make a morale check to attack.
That's fine. Attack.
Okay. Well, first give a morale check. First, give me a morale check.
Or how do I do that?
+1.
Roll a d20. It's at -1 because they started at -2. So it's a d20 -1, and they have to beat a 10.
Wait, what do I find out?
Just roll a regular 20. Just at the bottom of the chat window is a
Right.
d20.
Hold
Yeah.
on.
Bottom right-hand corner of the chat window.
Hold on. Now it's making. We're rolling a bunch of them.
Mark said that much damage would destroy the pier. It would, and if I were really a stickler, it would probably take out some of the people next to
I think I
him.
messed that up.
Yes, you definitely messed that up. You do not do 521 damage. They did not do. So just roll it once. Just roll it once. Just click it one time.
I'm doing.
No, you click it once, then you hit roll.
You clicked it 48 times.
You just indicate that you're going to roll it once, and then you hit roll.
Well, hold on. You guys are so bossy. I have to get around to like 1 again. How many times can you roll this
Close the
thing?
window and start it again. There's no reset. There's no reset. Close the window and start it again.
Hit the X.
Hold on. Ignore that.
We are.
We are totally. How do you
Doing
even
great.
click? How do you click it 75 times? Once. You just select the D20 and then you hit
That's
roll.
better.
Okay. What? 1D100. No, a
rolled a D-
1D20.
You roll.
I think I found our clip.
trying.
I think I found our TikTok clip.
For sure.
Hey, just take the 20.
No, give me a 120. I'm gonna roll it
I
for
rolled-
you.
How do I do that?
You just click on the 20.
There, 6, and they
Like
failed.
that.
Okay, no, you did it, and they failed.
No, you didn't roll.
So
No,
they
I didn't roll that.
They are running. You can make an attempt to
Here we
rally
go.
them.
Here we go. I got it.
Okay.
13. 13.
You already did it. You rolled it. You rolled a 6.
13.
You rolled it again. No, they're running. They're running. On your next turn, you can try and rally them.
Guys are
But
running.
they are running. They
I'm gonna
are
rally.
running. Yeah,
Let them rally.
it takes an action to
Abandon the
rally,
trebuchet.
and you used your
Run, blow
you
it
you
up.
can't
Just run.
it takes an action to rally, and you already used your action attacking. So now the warband is attacking you.
You got movement. Move. Go.
All right, are you
Use your bonus action.
well,
to
yeah, you
disengage
could
and
you could
run.
use your bonus
I
action to
disengage and
disengage.
run.
Okay, do that. Do that. Disengage his action, so the most you can run is 30 feet. So you could get to here.
Fine.
Okay.
Good.
Now, remember you've trapped the pier.
Fine.
All right, it's the next turn.
Can I still burn the trebuchet?
No, that would take another action. You can't burn the trebuchet. However, it is your turn again. You can attempt to rally the troops, or you can fire, or you can dash
gonna
to get
fire.
further. Okay.
I'm gonna fire the trebuchet.
Okay, but then you can't rally your troops. You can't fire the
Okay.
trebuchet. You can't fire the trebuchet. You're not there.
Oh, but I'm
You can-
rallying
you
the
can-
troops.
All right, rally the troops. Make a rousing
Alright.
speech. Make a rousing speech, and roll a
Roll what?
persuasion or intimidation or performance. Arthur, have a good dinner. Thanks for being here.
I got a 9.
Do you have anything you can add to that? No. You burned all your luck.
No.
Oh, they have disengaged.
Okay.
They're gone. They are gone. They are no longer an effective.
I didn't need them anyway.
Nope.
Bunch of losers.
They are dead. They are gone. All right. And
First casualties of this battle.
yeah, well, they broke apart and ran. So now our guys are going to come. Ooh, they can reach you. And they are going to swing their axes at you. But a 12 probably doesn't hit you, does it? Maytok?
No.
Doesn't hit you.
No, it doesn't hit me.
All right, it's your turn again. Now, you are right next to where you've booby-trapped the pier. What do you want to do?
All right, so I'm gonna trigger the booby trap.
Okay. That's an action. You can take the disengage action to move without being attacked. And cross and
Okay.
all right, and trigger it. So
All right, set the booby trap.
okay, so you can do that and move across it so you're on the other side of it.
Yep.
And now it's their turn, and they step on it, and it collapses.
Yes.
Perfect.
And I forgot, what did we say the booby trap did?
Spikes. We put spikes under the
Oh,
water.
we put spike. It's a spike pit trap. Awesome.
Yes, it's the trap.
Where did the spike? What is? Let me look up spike pit trap really quick. Or somebody else can, if they're faster than I am. So they fall on it automatically because they did not notice that they were chasing you. And it's going to do a falling creature trap effects. Setback. Trap, falling net, falling statue, pits, hidden pit, lock spiked pit. Ooh, 2d10 piercing damage. And it's going to be an area of effect. So give me 4d10. Stevenson, roll 4d10.
no, I'm
Roll,
here.
roll four.
Not
Roll,
400.
not 400 d10. Go into the dice again. Select 4. Select
dice.
4. Select 4 of the 10-sided dice, and then hit roll. Way to go!
19 points of damage.
19 points damage. The full 19. Excellent. And they're now in the water.
Nice.
So you can leave before they can get out, because it'll take them a full turn to extricate themselves and leave.
All right,
And you can
leave.
okay. And with that, we're coming up on 9:00. So
All right.
we will stop there and we will pick it up again Saturday at 1 Central, which is 2 Eastern, which is 11 Pacific. Let's check in on our Kickstarter. Our Kickstarter has not moved since we started this. So we need to. Oh, it has. It has. We got another.
Oh.
We got. Let me check this out. Backup report. We got. We have $168,085, and
It's a great module. Everybody.
it.
should
Yeah,
buy
we got a $50 pledge and a $29 pledge while we were away doing this. So
Nice.
what did y'all think about the battle so
it.
far?
This was a great battle.
Yeah.
I like
fun.
it. This is fun.
Except for
So
the
far, so
failure of
good.
the trebuchet.
Well, the trebuchet hadn't done much, but
Trebuchet only hit one.
it
It took out. It took.
it
The
took out
trebuchet
one.
stole Aster's entire turn.
Hey, you know what? I'm glad he finally got to use it. Like,
Okay.
Yep.
That was great.
So
More to
I
come.
may have to fly over there and disable that thing still.
yeah.
Yep.
Now they've. Oh God. Yeah.
we will pick it
I
back
look
up.
forward to Saturday, guys.
Yep.
I hope everybody who's watching will join us on Saturday.
Yeah.
thank
Yeah,
you, everybody.
bonus game Saturday before.
And Saturday we will play till the end. We will play till we finish the adventure, which is pretty cool. This is session 7. We've done about 2 hours a session, a little bit under. So that's 14. I probably think we have an hour to 2 hours left. So this is about 16 hours of gameplay, and you guys have done 0 investigation. So
Yeah.
so this could potentially be more like a 20-hour game if you took some of the side investigations. And I think it's a pretty meaty adventure. So I'm glad everybody's
Yeah.
enjoying it. And
We're loving it. Awesome.
Definitely.
I mean, we
Thank
never
you.
play a game as it's intended. Let's be honest.
That-
I mean,
no. All right, everybody. Mark, love it. Mark says love it. Thank you very much. And we will
Thank you,
see everybody on Saturday. And
Yes, you will.
the Kickstarter finishes tomorrow at 3 Central. So tomorrow I may stream the last 10, 20 minutes of the Kickstarter. Thanks, everybody.
Good.
See you in a few
Thanks,
days.
folks.
Welcome to